guys, it's Brad. Well, today I'm in Chianni. We're here in very central Tuscany. You know, Toscana is a huge state, province here in Italy. I had to drive about 2.5 hours to get here from my home, and I would still have another 2 or 3 hours if I continued to go north from here. Now, this isn't a quiet town. There's actually a fair number of people that live here. There's restaurants, there's bars. I'm sure I already showed you some of the video from around town. What we're gonna go look at today is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that is on the market for 350,000 euros. Has a view, has a deck, and it has very original looking Tuscan beams and stuff. So for those of you that like the real, what you always called traditional look, this one might be for you. Now, this town is pretty popular, so it's not an inexpensive price, but I think you're gonna find that the quality of the place is really good. So let's go take a look. Okay guys, so just one flight up, and let's go see what we got here. Nice, good start. Love the beams. So this is the town we're in, Chianni. Look how big this living dining is. I would say the place is just a little bit dated. I think mainly it's the artwork and the furniture. But the bones of the place are excellent. Let's go say hi to Paolo and Elisa. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Paolo.
Ciao.
It's very beautiful inside, really spectacular. It really is. Squisito.
Squisito.
My new word for the day. Squisito.
You didn't see the terrace. Yeah.
It's really nice, and everything is like double pane. The wood is in good shape. If you can go like this and not get a splinter, it's good shape. It's all good quality. Okay. I'll be inside. So this doorway goes through to another hallway. I'll show it to you from the other side. Really not much to be done here. There's a little bit of settling crack, but that's everywhere. Has stuff like that. Olivia and I haven't mentioned this yet, but we actually have a house under contract. Have already had it under contract for 90 days with no end in sight. It's near Montepulciano. It's big and beautiful. It's everything we wanted. But like everything here, there's issues with work that was done over the years, and I'm insisting that it gets rectified. That's why it's nice to come into a place, oh, by the way, that's going to take an indeterminate amount of time to get done. That's why it's nice to come into a place, possibly like this, that there's no questions on the work that was done. So this is your kitchen as gas stove. Good sized fridge, not a ton of workspace. I would put in some sort of workspace here. This goes out to the main street. We're already walking out here. That's a restaurant and small hotel. Pretty town. They really take pride in all their flowers. World's oldest toaster oven. Look at that. It looks like an easy bake oven. That's what it reminds me of. It's so tiny. They have one piece of toast at a time. And I don't even know what this is. A grill or something? The original George Foreman. Nice little dining area, getting back to being serious. We'll ask them too if the furniture comes or not. But the ceiling, everything's in great shape. No watermarks, no mold, no nothing. So one small bathroom. The first bedroom. This is the smallest of the 3 bedrooms. For me, this would be more like I guess an office with a little day bed if you had an extra guest. These tiles on the floor are complete, but they're nothing special. If I bought this place, I would spend the 12,000 euros it would cost to have all hand-chipped, thick travertine flooring put in. That would really set this place off. And paint it. Do a nice painting, something other than stark white. There's Brad. Brad's World. So these are the better sized bedrooms in here. Look how nice this is. There's a big surprise in this apartment coming up, and it's not this big bedroom. I wish I had Olivia or Claudia or somebody to give you scale. This is a big room with 9-foot ceilings. That's a very big wardrobe. It's basically 3 complete armoires. So this is the bigger bathroom. Like I said, it's a little dated. The tile's not bad. Maybe you could get away with just putting some new fixtures, some new vanity or something. And the medium-sized bedroom. This looks down onto the other main street. That's another bar there. There's numerous bars and restaurants in this town. And a bank, and insurance, and all the smaller stuff you would need. There'd be emergency medical services here, but they do not have a hospital here. They would put you in an ambulance and cart you off somewhere. And if you were really, really bad shape, they would probably call in a life flight if it was possible and get you over to Pisa, which is the biggest hospital around here. It's a major, major medical center where they do transplants and trauma and all sorts of stuff. Okay, are you guys ready for the big surprise? Let's go out on the little deck that is deeded to just this apartment. This is the biggest deck I have ever seen. We invite you to come and stay in our 17th century apartments in Montepulciano in southern Tuscany. Not only do you get the best apartments in town, we'll show you around town to make you feel right at home.
Bye.
Is this the Brad's World table?
Brad's World table.
So when I say you rent from us at Tuscan Palace and come and we take care of you and introduce you around town, am I joking?
No.
So
Tuscan Palace is the best.
Good.
Absolutely the best.
So welcome to Montepulciano. We'll see everybody soon. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. See, I wasn't kidding. TuscanPalace.com. We'll see you soon. In my 200 plus Brad's World videos. – So this is the main street over here. There's Paolo and Romeo and Juliet. There's the post office. Again, I mentioned the bars. There's a restaurant just to the left. So you're right in the middle of everything, and you're just one flight up. Look how big this deck is. How could you use it? I don't know. You like tennis? My God. There's also a cantina that goes with this apartment. There's also a window there. That must be that last third bedroom I mentioned. Legally, you could open that. Generally speaking, if there was a window at some point, you can put a window back in. And I would probably do that. I'd have to look in the room again to see how it was laid out, but always better to have more light. But I just wanted to show you guys the view. So I hope you guys like this apartment. It's actually a very nice apartment for $350,000 for the quality it has. This gigantic terrace. I don't know exactly what you would do with all this space, but it has this gigantic terrace, the smaller terrace. It's right in town. Very convenient if you like just being near everything and roll out in the afternoon and go get your drinks down at the bar and enjoy the afternoon on the square. If you have questions, write Paolo. Let's put him over here. Write Paolo Capitani. He and Eliza will take good care of you on this property. She's the local agent right up here, works with Paolo on some of these special properties. So just get in touch with him directly. And if you haven't already, you can buy my book on Amazon. I'll put it up here as well. It'll answer all your questions as far as taxation and working with agents and the laws about buying real estate here. And it also looks at 20 different areas in Italy that you may be interested in, from Milan to Sicily and from Puglia to Sardinia. So you can pick that up on Amazon. Just scan that QR code. And we'll see you guys next time on Brad's World. Ciao.